Hello everyone, it's Dylan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything, and welcome back to our Never Used series. This is a series where we look at a character in the anime, and we go over usually 5 monsters of that character's archetype that never actually appeared in the anime. Now this can be for a variety of reasons. It could be that the monsters we are talking about didn't come out until after that character's show had ended, or the reasons could be a little more mind-boggling as to why these particular monsters did not show up. In this video, we are going to be looking at Kaito, or Kite in the English dub, who starred in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and made an appearance in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. That's right, we are going to be looking at 5 GalaxyEyes monsters that were never used by the man himself, Kaito Tenjo, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. I hope you guys enjoy. Before we get to the GalaxyEyes, I do want to thank today's video sponsor, Ace Defender. Ace Defender is a high-quality SRPG masterpiece combining authentic turn-based RPG battle with tower defense elements. The game has a traditional RPG storyline solo player with 40-plus chapters, nearly 2,000 levels. There are 5 hero factions: Divine, Demon, Shadow, Nature, Light, all with deep hero background stories. Starting with 48 heroes, there are 2 new heroes released every 2 weeks. You can level up, combine heroes, and equip gear to create a powerful lineup. You can even speed up the gameplay mode to double or quadruple speed in order to speed up the action or slow it down if you'd like. Expedition is what the solo mode is called. You can also play PvE, where you explore dungeons and regions, engage in trials, level up your heroes, and collect rare items, or the classic PvP, where you fight against other players within your server or across servers with multiple lineups. New users who download the game from the link will get 10 Royal Recruit tickets after completing levels 2 through 8. You can use the tickets by clicking Sky City Tavern and then recruit 10 times. I have always had a guilty pleasure for tower defense style games, and in my opinion, Ace Defender is the best one that I have ever played. I highly encourage you to download this game using the link in the description. It is a ton of fun, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Number 5, GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon, released in the Primal Origin set in the OCG in February 2014. Now, I'm going to be looking at the OCG releases for these monsters because they way more accurately correspond with the anime, which is, of course, produced and created in Japan and follows the OCG way more than it follows the TCG. So this is one of the more fascinating monsters on this list. GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon is the only monster of these 5 that was actually released during the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal era. This monster came to the OCG in February of 2014. Zexal did not end until March of 2014. And if you follow the anime at all, you know it's not uncommon for monsters that are coming out in upcoming sets to be promoted in the anime weeks, heck, sometimes months before they are actually revealed in sets and released in sets in the OCG. But GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon is kind of a mysterious case as to why it never showed up in the anime. I feel like it has a very anime-like effect. Its effect reads that you contribute this card, special summon 1 GalaxyEyes monster from your hand or grave, except GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon. You can only use this effect of GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon once per turn. If this card is in the grave, you can target 1 GalaxyEyes Xyz monster you control, attach this card to it as an Xyz material. You can only use this effect of Cloud Dragon once per duel. And this seems like such an anime moment for me, where Kaito's field is completely wiped. He has no cards in his hand, and he has to do a miracle draw, and he draws GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon. We have seen so many times throughout the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime these small little monsters saving characters when they need to be saved and being used to get the boss monsters onto the field. If Kaito had any GalaxyEyes monster in the grave deep into a duel and draws Cloud Dragon, he can summon that monster back to the field and potentially get the win thanks to the miracle of GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon. It feels like a very anime-like monster. However, it never showed up in Zexal, and it never showed up in Arc 5, even though, again, it was released in 2014. In the Arc 5 Tag Force Special video game, Kaito actually uses this monster in his deck, which is another fun fact. So this is one of the only monsters on this list that definitely could have feasibly been in Zexal or Arc 5, but it never was. It looks like a baby GalaxyEyes, which makes sense given that its effect allows it to be born into a GalaxyEyes boss monster as long as you have one in the grave or in your hand. And all in all, it is a really cute, cool monster that I would have loved to see Kaito use in Zexal or Arc 5. Number 4, GalaxyEyes Cypher Dragon, released in the Selection 10 pack in the OCG in December of 2020. This monstrous XYZ monster requires 2 level 10 monsters in order to summon. Once per turn, you can also XYZ summon GalaxyEyes Cypher Dragon by using a Cypher Dragon monster you control as material. Transfer its materials to this card. You can detach 2 materials from this card. Your opponent cannot target light monsters you control with card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. Once per turn, during your standby phase, you can return 1 rank 9 or lower Dragon XYZ monster from your grave to the extra deck. Then you can special summon that monster from your extra deck by using this card you control as material. This is treated as an XYZ summon. Transfer this card's material to the summoned monster. So there's a lot going on with this effect, but obviously this is just an extra play that you can use if you are running a Cypher variant of the GalaxyEyes archetype, which of course was introduced during the Arc 5 era. The monster itself looks horrifying. It has a monstrous 4,000 attack points and 3,000 defense points. It is an absolute behemoth, and it would have been cool to see Kaito use this in maybe his final duel of Arc 5. Of course, the big issue with that is this card was not released until the final month of 2020, well after Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 came to an end. But it still would have been awesome to see this boss monster of the GalaxyEyes Cypher Dragons animated in Arc 5. Number 3, GalaxyEyes Afterglow Dragon, released in the Legendary Gold Box in the OCG in December of 2019. The effect reads, if you control a GalaxyEyes monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. If this card is detached from an XYZ monster to activate that monster's effect, you can take 1 GalaxyEyes Photon Dragon from your hand or deck and either special summon it or attach it to an XYZ monster you control as material. Then if you activated this effect during the battle phase, double the attack of all number XYZ monsters you control. You can only use the effect of GalaxyEyes Afterglow Dragon once per turn. I love when Kaito's effects do pay tribute to number XYZ monsters, because Kaito is the number hunter, and so even though the original GalaxyEyes Photon Dragon is of course not a number monster, it's still cool that there is synergy with of course number cards, since that was such a big part of Kaito's character. The rarity for this card is absolutely gorgeous, but if you look at kind of a cleaned up artwork of it, it does look like a retrain of GalaxyEyes Photon Dragon. And if you look at the spell card Galaxy Expedition, its pose actually kind of mimics the Photon Dragon in the artwork of Galaxy Expedition, which is a really, really cool ode to that card and just builds a little more, I guess, continuity within the archetype that the monster in Galaxy Expedition maybe transforms into Afterglow Dragon. I don't know. It's a really, really cool touch, and I do love when archetypes do things like that. GalaxyEyes Afterglow Dragon, beautiful, beautiful monster. Number 2, GalaxyEyes Soul Flare Dragon, released in Soul Fusion in the OCG in July of 2018. So obviously, this monster was never going to be used by Kaito because it is the only Link monster in this list, and obviously thinking of any pre-Vrains characters Link summoning is kind of hard to do. This is the first and I believe the only GalaxyEyes Link monster, and another cool fact, it is the first Link monster to specify the attack when going over its Link material. To Link summon Soul Flare Dragon, you need 2 light monsters, including a monster with 2,000 or more attack. If this card is Link summoned, you can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your grave, add it to your hand. During your opponent's main phase as a quick effect, you can discard 1 Photon and 1 Galaxy card, or discard 1 GalaxyEyes Photon Dragon, then target 1 special summoned monster your opponent controls, destroy it. You can only use the effect of GalaxyEyes Soul Flare Dragon once per turn. It's a beautiful monster. I love that GalaxyEyes got Link support, and maybe it makes it a little easier to picture Kaito kicking ass and taking names in Link Vrains, thanks to the fact that he does have a Link monster in his beloved GalaxyEyes archetype. And if anyone from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal universe would be a lethal duelist in Vrains, my money would always be on Kaito. Number 1, number 90, GalaxyEyes Photon Lord. So we actually have an unused GalaxyEyes number monster in this video. This was released in the OCG Collector's Pack 2018 in May of 2018, which, much like the previous 3 GalaxyEyes monsters, was well after Zexal and Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 came to an end. To Xyz summon this, you need 2 level 8 monsters. If this card has a Photon card as material, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use each of the following effects of number 90 GalaxyEyes Photon Lord once per turn. When an opponent's monster activates its effect as a quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate that monster's effect, and if the detached material was a Galaxy card, destroy that card, and then during your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can take 1 Photon or Galaxy card from your deck and either add it to your hand or attach it to this card as material. And if you keep using that second effect, of course you can only do it once per turn, you can keep basically giving Photon Lord bullets in order to try and activate the first effect of negating your opponent's monster's effect and destroying your opponent's monster's effect. So it honestly seems like a really good card. Another fun fact is this is, I believe, the only warrior type GalaxyEyes monster. Obviously, almost all of the GalaxyEyes monsters are dragons. That's what you think of when you think of GalaxyEyes, but I think that's what makes GalaxyEyes Photon Lord my personal favorite of these 5, because it is so different and yet it is so badass, and it is a number monster. And so it would have been really cool to see Kaito, the number hunter, use number 90 GalaxyEyes Photon Lord at some point during Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. But of course, as with most monsters on this list, it came out way too late for it to ever be reasonably added to that show. But GalaxyEyes Photon Lord rounds out our 5 unused GalaxyEyes monsters. And that wraps it up. 5 GalaxyEyes monsters that were never used by Kaito Tenjo in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal or Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 anime. As is the case with a lot of these videos, the main reason for most of the monsters not appearing in Zexal or Arc 5 or any of the anime is that they came out years after the respective anime ended. The only monster on this list that did not fit that mold was GalaxyEyes Cloud Dragon, which to me is definitely the strangest of the 5. While I think it's the most underwhelming of the 5 GalaxyEyes that were mentioned in this video, it's pretty fascinating to me that Cloud Dragon was just never used in the show. But guys, let me know what you think of these GalaxyEyes monsters. Let me know which one of these 5 is your favorite, and let me know why you think Cloud Dragon just never appeared. They seem to be very good with utilizing every single GalaxyEyes that was released during the Zexal and Arc 5 era, but maybe they just completely forgot about baby GalaxyEyes Photon Dragon. Please let me know down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And a special thank you to my Platinum tier patrons, Horace Maye, Goosey Q, Panther J, Blue Maiden 28, and Jarrett Buller, and to my Diamond tier patrons, Jesse Wood, Latrell Smith, Fasty, and Erick Avila, and to my Egyptian God tier patrons, MegaWill and Ccapacappuuu. Thank you so much to everyone who supports me on Patreon. I cannot tell you how much it means to me, and I highly recommend you check out my Patreon. It is a link down below. There are a lot of really, really cool perks that you can get if you sign up to be a Patreon and if you want to go that extra mile to support this YouTube channel. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. I stream on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Instagram. Links for all those are down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next Sunday with another never used video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.